Hi everyone, I'm Maina Lilac. I'm a reincarnated villainous VTuber who loves visual novels, ultimate games, and today we are gonna be trying something new. I usually stream myself playing these types of games, but I decided I want to change things up, and to tackle twice as many games, I want to be able to try playing these games off stream and then posting these videos onto YouTube where you are watching it. So today's game is going to be Hustle Cat. I don't know much about this game, but I did buy this game a couple of years ago and never got the chance to try it. So I'm pushing myself to actually get it done and see what it's all about. So we are going to hit continue, or new game actually. I did do like a little test run, that's why it's asking if I wanted a new game. I did a little test run just to make sure my model wasn't really covering anything up and stuff like that. But, ooh, create your profile. Let me see what I can do. I guess I can't change the name, address, degree. Degree in what? Yeah! Skills: rest management, nutrition consumption, meme curation, and 12 words per minute. Honestly, those sound like pretty valid skills to me. I need to put this on my resume now. Rest management, when you mean sleeping and taking naps all day. Nutrition consumption, just eating. Meme curation. Hey, I mean, if you want to be in social media marketing or something like that, I don't know the exact term for it, I think that could work out. And 12 words per minute, hey, 12 is a big number, bigger than 1, so I can see that working out. But my pronouns are she, her, and then my photo, ooh, I guess I'm gonna go this one. This is me. It's me. I think I fell asleep on the couch again. Ooh, okay. Little lasers of sunlight are zapping onto my face from the middle of the curtains. I think they've been specifically aimed to burn out my eyes. I think you are being targeted by the sun. I don't know. Literally, the little slit from the sun right in the eyes. What is it? Like noon? Jeez. Not my fault. This couch pulls you in like you're drowning in bread dough. Bread dough is a very specific word. Maybe it's like the texture of bread dough. Not that I've ever made it before, but I've seen people make those sourdough bread things, and I kind of want to try that. No guarantees it'll be good though. I don't think it'll be good if I did it. My spine pops in loud protest as I swim free from my bread dough cushion trap. I'm gonna have to apologize to Aunt Wendy. I am probably leaving a dent in the shape of my ass in the cushions. Something to remember you by, I guess. This room looks pretty, messy. Got these cans of strings, pizza boxes. Is that a mouse? And some video games, some books. If I could zoom in and see what books those are, I would, but I'll probably have to apologize for a couple of things that, god damn, you live like this? I can't even be mad. My room's pretty messy too from all the cosplays I have lying around. Okay, I know this looks bad, but it's almost not even my fault. I can't help that clutter is naturally drawn into my gravitational pull. I think we need to conduct an experiment on that. You could be right. Honestly, it makes me a little more comfortable, you know? Like I really live here instead of just like I'm couch surfing at my aunt's. Or like I'm living in a furniture catalog. Not that I'm ungrateful. Aunt Wendy is awesome to let me use her apartment while she's away. She helped talk mom and dad into letting me come out all the way to the city too. Aw, that's nice. I love the shirt. "Oh, you," and then hugs from behind, kinda. She's pretty cool. I hear rustling behind me, like fingernails on cardboard. It makes me pause for a second, but I jump up as I realize what it is. "Hey, Mochi, knock it off." Mochi, the living trash bag disguised as a cat, stares up indignantly from inside the pizza box. He's trying to scrape some dried up cheese off the bottom again. His little mushed up face is probably trying to stare me down, but it's kind of hard to tell where he's looking with those crossed eyes. I want to see Mochi. Mochi? Aww. They're so cute. Aww. I'm kind of devastated now. I clap my hands a few times to break the stalemate. He jumps at the sound and waddles back to the bedroom in defeat. I guess since I'm up too, I might as well get to whatever I'm gonna do today. I shuffle to the curtains and throw them open. My laptop is still sitting on the coffee table. Oh yeah, job searching, I guess. That's what I was gonna do. I plop back down on the couch, already sinking back into the cushions, and take a look. Geez, there are so many tabs here. Which one did I leave Greg's list open in again? Not that one. This one? Or this one? Maybe this one. Nah, that's just another cat video. Okay, but cat videos are so valid. Back when I was in school, there was this website where if you refresh the page, it would be a different cat video, and I would refresh it over and over and over again. So that is quite relatable. I get it. I was up all night watching Jelly Donut, the cat who balances donuts on her head. I have no idea how you get a cat to do something like that. Guess that's why Mochi and I aren't internet famous. So if you could train Mochi to do it, you would. Okay, I find a tab and start scrolling through listings again. It's not like anything new has gone up since yesterday, I bet. Sidewalk cleaner intern. College credit only. Sidewalk cleaner You need an internship for that? You don't just like clean the sidewalk? Internet comments section proofreader. Fundraiser street team intern. Unpaid. Yeah, it's been like this all month. Can you really blame me for giving up and watching cat videos? Okay, now that you mention it, I can't really blame you for that, I guess. I know this kind of thing is supposed to take time, but try telling that to mom, dad, or my savings. Any of those could send me back home anytime. And I really have to get this done before Aunt Wendy cuts back. Just thinking about writing another cover letter is making my will to exist erode away. I'm gonna go for a walk. Touching grass, that's a good sign. I think it is. When I got here, I expected to be buried in noise from the city's traffic and crowds, but it's actually pretty quiet. The apartment is on a side street, far from the main street bustle. From here, the noises of the city are just a distant hum. It's comforting, like the buzz of an old tube TV. I'd have to walk like 20 minutes to get to the train from here, but I rarely leave the neighborhood, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, as long as there's, like stores and stuff you can get everything from, I guess I get it. Still living a small-time life in the city, I guess. Whatever, I get plenty of adventure in this neighborhood. I can just set out in any direction and find something new, even if I've been down that way before. Sure, I get lost a lot too, but that's half the fun, right? I guess that's why I also get lost easily, so I get it. I turn a corner at the end of the block and head up a tiny side street I haven't tried yet. Neatly arranged trash cans line the sides of the road. I think I'm behind some stores right now. I'm expecting a dead end, but the road suddenly curves to the right. It looks too narrow for cars, but the faded white lines marking the middle seem to claim some brave drivers could try their luck. I decide to follow the sharp bend in the road. After I pass a tall partition, I'm surprised by what I see. A cat's paw. That's so cute! A squat 3-story building painted so ostentatiously bright it'd be impossible to miss. sits right in front of me. A cat's paw? Is this a pet store or something? Maybe I can get a dumb toy for dumb Mochi. Okay. just calling Mochi dumb all of a sudden. The call out even though Mochi's not even here. As I walk closer to the front doors of the building, I don't see the aisles of pet food I expected from the broad store windows. Instead, it looks like there are couches and tables in neatly arranged rows. Just as I'm about to turn and continue walking, I notice a sign on the windows that declares, "Now hiring, inquire within." Oh, okay. I'm hardly dressed for a job inquiry, but I might as well give it a shot, right? Okay. I look to my right as I walk up to the door and see a little orange and white cat lying belly up, sunning itself against the window. Do we get a CG? I want to see that so bad. It doesn't seem terribly sanitary to have a cat in a restaurant, but whatever. I like cats. Liking cats. It cancels out all the wrong, right? Bells tinkle delicately as I tug on the handle. The heavy door creaks open. This place is so classy, it feels fake. Looks like a game board exploded in here. Isn't that what the palace was like in Wonderland? Like with the cars and stuff? Is a purple cat gonna start talking to me? Oh, the Cheshire cat, right? Though none of them are purple. Boy, are there a lot of cats. I think I can count at least 8 out right off the bat. They're all over the place, romping around the floor, sleeping on some of the built-in structures in the walls. I've barely had time to take it all in when I hear a voice call out to me. "Welcome. Please sit wherever you'd like." I shuffle in place for a moment, at first unsure of where the voice came from. Then of whether I want to sit or if I want to keep this strictly business. Okay, but the cats are calling out to you. You could sit and then enjoy the cats and then explain yourself. Like, hey, I'm here for the job, but if you don't mind me playing with the cats, who am I to say no? Actually, I start as the sound of the voice looms into view. He appears suddenly from the second story landing and covers the length of the floor in a few long strides. Hello there. You look confused. Is this your first time here? Would you like me to explain a bit about how the cafe works? I'll be happy to give you a tour. Very nice. I like this customer service. His eyes are gentle. He's one of those people who smiles with his entire body. It's positively infectious. Ooh. Who am I to say no? I'll just act, quiet about it, Yeah, that sounds great. Oh, that's great. He bounds closer and towers me in both stature and exuberance. It's a little strange that someone like this is working here because he's more like a big sheepdog puppy than what I think as a cat person. My name is Landry. Just interrupt if you have any questions. You got it, Landry. I'm Avery. Well, Avery, to start off, all of our cats are rescued strays. The owner brings them in for care and socialization. Aww. They seem really happy. Having strangers around doesn't seem to bother them at all. We do everything we can to make them comfortable. This cat right here. Oh my god. And this cat here. And then this cat here. And here. And here. I want to pet them all. They're so cute. Many of them are up for adoption. We even have a good match rate for our fosters. Over there is a wall of photos of some of our cats that have found happy homes. Oh, and the proceeds from the cafe help pay for the care. The food is really good too. Our chef is amazing. Is there a way for me to hide the screen? Back. Just the log. Oh no. No! Escape key? No. Backspace key? No. I'll figure it out, but next time if there is an option for that. I recommend the key lime pie, personally. That all sounds really great. I bet you're really happy working here. Well, it's a lot of work, but I like to think it's all worth it. Actually, I saw you guys are hiring right now? Oh. His surprise freezes him for a split second. His broad smile immediately creeps back, but it's enough to pique my curiosity. We are! Did my explanation say that quickly? Maybe it did. I feel like this option makes it seem like I want to romance him. And this option is, you know, just a friendly one. I feel like I want to meet everyone first before picking a route I want to go for, or picking who I'm going to try to go for. Okay, we'll see. I'm really good with cats. I've got a lot of practice with them since my cat's such a handful. I bet I could do a good job helping out. I love the emotions in the sprites. I feel like that's something we need to see more of, and we've been seeing some different expressions of Avery so far, which I'm really digging. Well, that's a good start at least. There's more to this job than just playing with the cats, though. Yeah, of course. I mean, liking cats is definitely gonna help, right? It's definitely a job requirement. Okay, I'll get the owner and you can talk to him about it. Why don't you have a seat while I go see if he's available? Landry leads me to a single seat on the plush couch that spans the length of the wall. I oblige, careful not to look too casual. I'm here on business after all. Yes, we need to posture check, look like we know what we're doing. Do you like coffee? Would you like some? That would be great, thank you. Light and extra sweet, please. Sweet like you. Okay, I'm gonna move on. He disappears through an open archway around the corner. A Siamese cat timidly peers at him as he goes, then at me with a wide-eyed, worried look. Oh. I give it an awkward smile and nod before I realize I'm treating a cat like a stranger in an elevator. You might be working with our cat soon, just saying. Landry reappears a moment later, carefully balancing a black and white saucer, which in turn balances a stout white ceramic mug. The tiny creamer almost disappears in his large hands. Oh, we're observing his hand size now, okay. Large enough for some hand holding, am I right? He gingerly places them in front of me, careful not to spill anything from either. I put a little bit of milk and sugar in there for you, but I brought some more if you don't like it. Oh no, it looks perfect. Thank you. I'm glad to hear it too. I'm glad to see you too. I think we drink our coffee the same way, then, because I made it the way I like it. You have excellent taste. Yes. Me saying all that when I don't even drink coffee. I take a careful sip of the coffee as I watch Landry take his long strides into the back of the cafe. He really covers all the ground. He's not even moving that quickly. It could use a little more milk though. I guess I'm not good at being an adult yet. I don't like that it still tastes like coffee. I pour what should be a little splash of extra milk, but half the creamer's worth spills in. It almost overflows. It's okay. I dive forward and gulp a mouthful from the side before I dare to lift the mug and drink like a civilized person. Imagine the boss walks by and sees us fumble like that. Aww. Siamese cat. The cat's looking at me like it's offended by what I just did. What? Like a cat knows anything about coffee? Hey, you never know. You never know. Landry's gone long enough for me to nearly finish the mug. Just long enough for me to wonder where everybody is. The Siamese cat's still staring at me. I'm just gonna ignore it and focus on my drink. Finally, Landry emerges from the back of the cafe, but he's not alone. Oh, hello there. I need to examine him first, or just observe the heterochromia, the little collar things, the patchy like sweater kind of vibe going on. Hey, hi. I hope they're romanceable. I mean, what? This is Graves, the owner of the cafe. Graves, this is Avery. Oh! CG, he's definitely romanceable, right? He looks like he should own a bookstore that insists it sells tomes, not books. Maybe he's about to try and sell you a crystal that'll balance your chakras. Or maybe this is what the owners of cat cafes look like. I've never seen... His eyes. They are two different colors. He's staring into my soul and I don't mind. I can't focus on both of them at the same time. Which one am I supposed to look at? My attention is swallowed by his icy blue eye. Is he wearing a contact to complete his dark Renaissance look? I think it was his eye. Yes, it was this. What? What does he mean by that? Eh? He had the eye of the vulture. Wait, was he saying that out loud and we were unconsciously thinking it because he was saying it out loud or something? A pale blue eye with a film over it. Whenever it fell upon me, my blood ran cold. And so by degrees, very gradually, made up my mind to take the life of the old man and thus rid myself of the eye for— Is he a chuny? Excuse me? Telltale heart. You were looking at my eye. Well, what else was I supposed to look at? Kids, didn't you read that in high school? Well, yeah, but... Iritis heterochromia. It's more common in cats than humans. He's got this look like he knows he's just told a great joke, but there's no punchline anywhere I can even see. What a weirdo. I'm not sure if I want to work for a guy like this. Then again, he hired someone as his Landry, so he's got at least some good taste hidden in there. Would I need to know that to get a job here? I just give away the answer, so I'll let that one slide. Follow me. We'll talk on the second floor. Before he finishes the sentence, he's already 3 steps up the stairs to the balcony. I shake my head a little and follow him. After all, I really need a job. We make our way up to the second floor balcony, which, except for us, is only occupied by those amazing looking cakes in the display case. That looks so good. I want a bite of everything. I wonder if I can get a slice on my way out. Graves leans over the balcony of the cafe and raises his voice to the people below. Or to the cats, I guess, since cats are the only thing I can see from here. Hayes, will you get us some coffee? Is that the chef? I haven't seen anybody here besides him and Landry. Oh, I already had a cup. Is that going to stop you from another? You can't have enough coffee, especially when Hayes is the one making it. I don't think I met Hayes. You may have. You might not know yet. Oh, okay. Okay. Graves folds himself into the slender chair at a corner table. He pushes the opposite chair away with his foot, nudging it just enough to turn it towards me. Okay, manners. Come on, sit down. Let's talk. Okay. I'm gonna shine now. Oh my god. Interviews are boring. Make it interesting for both of us. No pressure, huh? Graves sits with this sort of grim pomp, like he's sitting in a skull throne and a raven's going to land on his shoulder anytime. Maybe it's more like he's about to roll a die with a lot of sides. I bet he's a nerd. I take the seat across from him. Just so you're aware, we aren't starting without coffee. Okay. You can talk, of course. I mean the interview. Okay. Out of the corner of my eye, I noticed a tiny slip of a blonde man standing at the balcony entrance. Ah! I jump a little. When did he get here? I didn't hear anybody come up the stairs at all. Ooh, he's cute, adorable. Is this guy a ghost? Graves looks like the type to hire ghosts. You know what? I can't even fault you there. Based on what we know about Graves so far, I wouldn't put it past him. He looks terrified by my shout. I think I scared him more than he scared me. Aww. Gingerly, he sets 2 mugs in front of Graves. Thank you, Hayes, but you should give Avery the other mug. Dude, he's intimidated by everything and everyone. He sounds like he's reminding a child to say thank you. Of course. Hayes glances up at me. Our eyes meet for a millisecond before he suddenly finds something very important to focus on downstairs. He pushes the cup toward me without looking back up. Thank you. Graves' ring clacks against the porcelain of the cup as he takes a drink. Perfect as always. I don't know what to do without your coffee. It's nothing special really. He talks like it's the first time he's spoken today. Quiet and a little hoarse. If that's all, I'll go back to the cats. You know what? Priorities being the cats, I can't fault him. That's fine. He slips back down the stairs just as quietly as he arrived. That kid would make a great ninja. A kid? I look down at the coffee and see a sleepy cat face staring up at me from the phone. I've only ever seen latte art on the internet before. Bro, I would take my phone out immediately. Screw the interview, just take pictures of it. Did Hayes really do this? I take a sip. It's not bad if you like coffee, I guess, but it could really use some sugar. There are packets on the table, but I can't bring myself to ruin the foam cat. Now we can get this going. Let's interview. I'll even start you off easy. What's your favorite breed of cat? I don't know my cat. I don't know my cat breeds. Wait, hold on, I need to look up what this looks like. Scottish Fold. Oh. Oh. I'm devastated. Do you know any other languages? How about ciphers? Is Vietnamese gonna be an option here though? I speak the language of dance. Yeah. I can't read kanji. Shimasen. No. What marine animal would you say best represents you? Ooh, penguin. Man, I just say butterfly? Why is butterfly an option? What genre of music would you use to describe your work ethic? What's chip tunes? Sorry guys, I'm like literally googling everything. Chip tunes. 8-bit music is a style of electronic music. Ooh, yeah, this one. On a scale of 1 to 10, rate me as an interviewer. I hope I don't piss him off. 7.5. Draculas or teenage wolves? Why? What are these questions? I was Team Jacob growing up. Just keep that. Oh, damn it! I exposed myself. Interesting. Dude, I feel like this is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, and our answer choices are gonna determine what kind of Pokemon we're gonna be. He looks down at his coffee cup and tilts it idly towards him. It looks like he's enraptured with the foam as it drips from the side of the cup. A drop of coffee spills onto the saucer. I suppose you'll do that. Does that mean I got a job? You're quite astute. Doesn't really answer my question. You can start tomorrow. Wow, thank you. Don't run off yet. I have paperwork for you. Oh, yeah, of course. Graves pushes away from the table, coffee cup in hand. He nabs my saucer, even though I'm not quite finished, and slinks down the stairs. He returns as if he'd never left, trading the empty coffee cups for a small stack of papers and a pen. He places them in front of me. So, what will my job be? We'll see. Did he hire me with no position in mind? Is this how this guy usually works? Hey, as long as I get paid and the job isn't weird, I'm fine. I'll take whatever. I feel like I'm in a daze. Too much information and too much coffee. I take the papers and skim them, signing pretty much everywhere I see an X in a line. Oh, what's it all for and why is there so much? Probably taxes and stuff. I don't know. And who cares? I got a job. I push the papers back towards Graves, and he eagerly scoops them off the table. Perfect. We open at 11. Be here at 8. We'll have you help with the morning prep. Dude, we've been waking up at like noon every day. What do you mean we have to wake up at like 6 or 7? My displeasure must be pretty apparent because his mouth cracks into another smirk. You can work a later shift after training. You won't have to deal with those cursed mornings for too long. Okay. He's understanding. Okay, that's fine. Now go. I have a lot of work to do before tomorrow. Can't I play with the cats? You need to get to work fixing that sleep schedule of yours. Not the call out. Okay. He seems lost in his own world now, poring over the paperwork I just filled out. But the thing is, you gave us 2 cups of coffee. I don't know if that's going to affect our sleep schedule. I guess there's all sorts of stuff, tax stuff, you have to deal with hiring people. Why would he do it so casually? Well, whatever. Not my problem. I head down the stairs. Landry's back. He looks uncomfortable waiting at the foot of the balcony, but perks up when he sees me. He perks up when he sees me? So, I'll see you tomorrow, coworker. Oh, congratulations. You can meet everybody else tomorrow morning. I'll make sure they're all ready for a meeting when you get in. How many people work here? Well, there's me, Graves, of course. You met Hayes, Finley, Mason, Reese. That's it. It shouldn't take too long to get to know them. Okay, great. I'll see you all tomorrow then. Great, see you. Woohoo! I'm gonna live it up a little. I'm gonna paint this town red. I finally have a job. Date Naito. Wait, this sounds really good. Is it like the opening theme? Or is this everyone? Aww. I love how it zooms in on the cats. Finley. Landry. Reese. Mason High. Hayes. Graves. Damn, that decor. Wait, is this kind of supernatural? What? I'm just trying to figure this out. Hold on. What's that book we were holding? Wait, I'm still processing this. Wait, is this CG's? Hi, hey. Aww. Hayes. Graves, hey. Okay. No, that song was really good. Like, that's something I would listen to like pump myself up, you know? I got lost and I didn't end up painting anything, but it was a nice walk. As I head home, I get this distinct feeling of being followed. I didn't really know that was a thing that actually happens, but it's hard not to notice when you see some movement out of the corner of your eye. Okay, we're observant. I turn around. A sleek black cat stands in the middle of the road. It sits down when we make eye contact and thumps its tail testily against the paint. Wait, the eye colors of this cat. Is it not the same as Graves' eyes? Right? It's the same color, the blue and the golden eye. It's got different colored eyes. I guess heterochromia really is pretty common to cats, huh? Should I, try to bring it to the cafe? They take care of strays there, after all. I should try. I crouch down as slowly as I can and reach my hand toward the cat, beckoning it to it. It doesn't move. I make those little smoochy sounds that seem to work on some cats. This one doesn't seem terribly impressed. It pins its ears back and looks away, still for a moment before standing up and slaking into it. Standing up? Standing up? Like, on his hind legs? I guess I should just leave the pseudo-brush. Or do you mean like, it was like lying down on all fours, then got on its forelegs and I don't know. It's time to celebrate. I'm gonna wreck this pizza I grabbed from Pizza Lloyd's on the way home. I picked up a can of wet cat food from Mochi from the corner store too. I figure we both deserve a celebration. Mochi, get your fat lump out here. He's so mean. I have good news. No answer or indication he's even in the same room. You know, he never even asked how my day was. Well, he's a cat. I know how to do this. I walk over to his food bowl and crack the lid of the wet food. In a flash, he's at my feet, tail shaking like a rotor behind him. Come here, you big moron. I give him a little scratch behind the ears before I dump half the can into his bowl, and the feeding frenzy begins. He acts like I never feed him. Whatever, I'm about to do the same to this pizza. After a quick jaunt to free myself from the shackles of non-pajama clothing, I flop back down on the couch, dinner in hand, laptop in my face. Is he gonna like what? Are we gonna like watch cat videos? Oh, it looks like there's a new Jelly Donut video. Of course. I knew it. It's a video of her sleeping in a donut box. I love that dumb internet cat. She's always doing something ridiculous. I wonder how her owner gets her to do those tricks. The flooring seems familiar. Where are these filmed? Imagine it's actually at the cafe where it's being filmed, and Jelly is actually one of the cats there. I spend the rest of the evening picking through the video archive so I can feel myself sinking into the bread dough couch cushions. Meow. It's so early. I think this is a good place to stop for today, and then next time we'll start a new day and we'll meet everyone in the cafe. I think that's a good idea. I'll do user saves. There you go. I'll go back to the main menu. And I think that's gonna be it for Hustle Cat. I'm actually really liking this game so far. I might go back to the Steam page and read up on the synopsis once more because it has been a long time since I bought this game. So I know almost nothing. I just know there's cats and a cat cafe. I love how we can change the protagonist's pronouns and appearance from the options, and I like how there is a wide cast of love interests, and me and my by self. I am looking respectfully at everyone. I think who really intrigued me. I think Finley, Mason, and Graves are characters I'm watching out for, and Hayes. But I really like everyone. I'm really interested in everyone. I want to get to know them more first, get a grasp on their personalities, and then figure out where I want to go from there. Because everything I know right now is just first impressions, and I'm really excited to be able to change that soon. And that will be it for my first video on Hustle Cats. If you guys watched until the end, thank you guys so much for dropping by. I do plan to continue playing this game and do plan to continue posting videos of my gameplay through on this channel. So it would really mean a lot if you guys could, like and subscribe and offer any feedback that I'm able to change sooner than later. Nothing like really big because that will change how things go, but anything small, like hey, maybe you want to try this route that you want to see, or maybe any game suggestions you want to see. I'm always open to that kind of stuff. Alright, if you guys haven't yet, I also mainly stream on Twitch under Maina Lilac, and I hope to see you guys on a stream there too. Alright, that's gonna be it for today. Hope you guys have a good morning, night, afternoon, evening, and I'll see you guys for part 2 of Hustle Cat coming soon.